So, dear students, I am Abdul Rahman, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Chennai. Today, I am going to discuss with you about Victorian Literature Part 1, which is prescribed for BA Optional English 5th semester students of Davangere University. This is my 17th session I am discussing with you. Now I am discussing in this session about the poem My Lost Duchess, written by Robert Browning, which was written in 1845. As we have discussed in the last session about Robert Browning's biography, early life, major themes, Browning as a poet, and major works of Robert Browning. Now, it is the need of the hour to understand the objectives of the session is that our students know how it explores the conflict and the relationship between morality and art, and also assess the feelings and intentions of the speaker throughout their dialogues. The outcome of the session that our students understand the complex human motives in a variety of historical periods. The students will able to comment on the meaning and analysis of the language which was used in the poem. So let us move towards the contents of this session. We have the introductory part and the summary of the poem, that is the analysis of the poem My Lost Duchess, and we considered My Lost Duchess as a dramatic monologue, and we have the characters, feelings, and also at the end of this session we have assignments and references too. We have, you know, is as the introductory part of this session is concerned. The poem is set in the Italian Renaissance and is based on the historical events which published in 1842 in dramatic lyrics. The Duke Alfonso II of Modena and Ferrara, Italy, who married Lucrezia di Doctors in June 1558. The last Duchess was the first of three wives. Here we have Duke's speech, which reveals about their relationship, what was he expected and how she was responded to his questions. So, dear students, we need that reading of the original text is very important for all of us. After reading that, we can analyze the poem as Duke of Ferrara, a Spanish nobleman's wife who mysteriously died. The Duke is in search of a new wife. and the Duke is in search of marrying another woman with a huge dowry. The Duke holds a picture of his dead wife, which was hanged on the wall. Duke shows to a visitor, who is envy, which was kept behind a curtain, and describes her as gentle, humble, and innocent. Instead of her beauty, he sees her imperfections. The Duke expects a large dowry from Tyrol, that the father of the Count of Tyrol. Next, the Duke of Ferrara shows his dead wife's portrait to a visitor. He is proud of the quality of the portrait than his wife, that was drawn by Frappendolf. He had ordered to kill her. The reason is somewhat different. Why he has killed, that is the question. The Duke is addressing an ambassador in order to arrange a new marriage which will bring a large dowry, what he was actually expected. You know. In the poem, My Lost Duchess, the themes are the power, marriage, death, and jealousy. These are all the themes. And the poem has a first person narration. The location is the Duke's palace upstairs in an art gallery. The poem is a dramatic monologue. Its power is derived from the portrait it creates of the Duke rather than of Duchess, and it creates irony. The poem is written in rhythmic rhyming couplets, iambic pentameters, and used symbols. In the first section or first stanza of the poem, which consists of line 1 to 13, that's my lost duchess painted on the wall, looking as if she were alive. He is asking to see the painting portrait of his dead wife to the ambassador and ask the envy that to guess whether this photo or this portrait is of it is as alive, that she is still living. Like, the Duke has no remorse or sadness about his dead wife, but interested in discussing about the like qualities of the painting of the Duchess than about the person. The Duke wanted the Duchess as another beautiful object to add to his prestige. The second section consists from line 14 to 38. Here, the Duke jealousy made him to appoint a painter, Frappendolf, a monk and a notable painter. The Duke gave him only a day to finish the expensive commissioned art. The Duke implies that the Duchess didn't have the difference between the Duke's valuable gifts and the gifts of mere servants, that he wanted to make differentiation. Always she wears a spot of joy on her cheek in her painting, but it is not only for the Duke. The third section, which is consisted from line 39 to 56, where the Duke gave order to kill the Duchess. The Duke points to a statue and tells his guest that it is his own statue in the form of god Neptune training the seahorse. It symbolizes his demand for a wife like a trained horse. The Duke poses as a great man and a lover of art for the sake of greed for dowry from the count of other place called Tyron. We need to understand about the characters which appears in the poem My Lost Duchess. The Duke of Ferrara is an important character. So the speaker, the Duke of Ferrara, shows a portrait of Duchess to the envy of the court, whose daughter he wishes to marry. The Duke killed his wife, Duchess, suspiciously, poisoning her. The Duke sees women as possessions. He tells the messenger as beauty is my object. The next character of Duchess. She didn't differ the common people with her husband. She had smiled for everyone, for every gift, frank, innocent, childish, charming girl, and accept simple gifts from others and thanks them. The Duke thought her behavior will lower his dignity and killed her and planned to marry the daughter of the court of Tyron. The character of Frapendolf, he is not a real but a created character. The Duke mentions his name 3 times in the monologue. Frapendolf is a painter and a monk and allowed to draw a lifelike painting of lost Duchess in one day. The Duke tells a lie that he had paid so much money for the painting and showed it to the envy, which he had painted the dead person. The feelings and attitudes. There is a pride in the poem, pride of the Duke, who is very proud of his possessions, including his wife and his 900 years old family name. And he is the man of jealousy. He couldn't tolerate the way his Duchess treated him the same as everyone else. There is a power crisis that actually the Duke enjoys the control over the painting, but he couldn't control or dominate his wife throughout his life. That was his failure. So, this is the end of the poem My Lost Duchess. Dear students, you have multiple choice questions. You please try to answer these. So, they are all easy enough. And you have to go through the assignments that comment on the significance of the Neptune taming a seahorse, analyze the character of the Duchess from Robert Browning's poem My Lost Duchess, and one more assignment, comment on the line all smiles stop together. So For further reference, dear students, you please go through the given reference here and enrich yourself with the knowledge of Robert Browning's poem My Lost Duchess. Thank you for listening me. Thank you.